Yo, what's going on, peeps? Back again with another vid. Player rating times. We have the ratings for Fulham v Spurs. Fulham nil, Spurs 1. And as you can tell from the scoreline, it was a close game. It wasn't a stroll like I thought it would be. But to be fair, Fulham this season have given us problems, if we're being real. So it was no shock. But after the performance against Burnley, I was expecting three goals at least, until I started watching the game and realised we'd be lucky to get one. And then when we did get one, I was surprised that we didn't concede, because we just looked real shaky at the back, man. Going forward, wasting chance after chance like we did in the reverse fixture. It weren't pretty, but we got the 3 points. If you want to know more, go back and check out the review on the channel. Make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe. All that you really know and go. But just in case, I'll give you a little small synopsis. It was boring. Second half was tragic. I think it's probably the worst second half I've seen in a long time. Should have killed the game off in the first half. Like we should have killed it off in the first half in the last game, but we didn't do it. And we should have been punished, but thank God their finishing is so awful that they couldn't score. But they did have the ball in the back of our net, to be fair to them, which I forgot to mention in the review, which was marked off for handball, which I thought was harsh because the ball did hit his hand, but come on, his arm was down by his side. It wasn't up or in an unnatural position. But we'll say when it hits your hand and it leads to a goal, then it will be chalked off regardless. So we got a lifeline there and a let off, but it could be a bit hard done. They didn't get anything out of that game, to be honest. But from our end, poor, average, below average performance, which you will see from the player ratings, which we're about to get into right now. Starting as always between the sticks, Hugo Lloris, for me, probably man of the match. He put us on great saves. Let's be real, kept us in the game, and didn't command the defence because he didn't really come and grab nothing. But if we're talking about the best player on the pitch, it's gonna be him. Put us on good saves when needed, and that's it. No one really had a good game. Maybe a decent 45, but the second half, no one would have got over a 1. They were awful. Maybe Lamella when he came on, but we'll get into that. So for me, Lloris would have been my man of the match. And for me, it's not going to be nothing crazy high, but it just shows how poor everyone else was. And for me, Lloris is getting a 6. Next, we have Matt Doherty, and you know how I feel about him. He's crap and he's not good enough. If he has a good game, I would say, you know what, he had a good game. But how often do I say he had a good game? Not often. I think maybe against the last time out, I think I might have given him quite a high number. I think I might have given him a 6 when I last saw him. But today, he's definitely nowhere near a 6. That was awful. Nothing going forward. Out of position, defensively. Almost got an on goal at the death. Just clueless. He should be in clueless. He should be the new leading role in clueless, because he don't have a clue what he's doing in defence, going forward, or anywhere on the pitch in that matter. And for me, Doherty, he's getting the 1. He was awful. Sanchez, I did say he should come in, because against Burnley he was brilliant. He came in, he looked tired, weren't his best. Did get a little caught up as well with Doherty towards the end, but he did show some good strength, and one time he had the ball, showed strength to bounce Lockman out of the way, but then he forgot he had to play the ball and ended up going for a throw. And that summed him up. So for me, he's gonna get 4. Next to him, Toby. He was there, he done alright, nothing crazy. Gave away some needless fouls. Not his best game. I know what he can do. But luckily for us, the opposition were not clinical and not that great. which helped us in the long run. So for me, Toby is going to get 4 as well. Ben Davis on the left, didn't want him in, but he was in. He done alright. Going forward, he offered nothing, didn't really overlap. Son will be out there and Ben Davis will be behind him, scared to run forward. Maybe he don't have the legs or the speed to get back. I don't know what it is, but he doesn't offer anything going forward. That's what we get a regular on. For me, Ben Davis, I'll give him a 4 as well. Højbjerg, strong, putting in tackles, didn't really make no mistakes. He did do a pass when he was looking and just passed it right out of play. So I was like, it's going to be one of those days, it's going to be a long evening. But again, opposition not great, which helped these players yesterday because they were not good. So for me, Højbjerg is getting a 4 as well. Gareth Bell, I'm surprised he lasted 68 minutes if I'm being honest. He was not great. He kept giving the ball away, and then when he loses it, he'll be going to the ref trying to complain for a free kick. When anyone can see that was clearly not a free kick. Player won the ball, he just tackled you, just get over it, go win it back instead of complaining to the ref. Not a good game, but he did have like 3-4 games where he's been on job. But I don't know, that might cost him his place on Sunday against Palace because he wasn't good at all. And sorry Gareth, much as I love you and everything, that was definitely not good. And you're getting a 3. Awful. Son, he looked tired as well, didn't have a good game. He did set up, it was his cross that caused the player to score an own goal. And he did put a brilliant ball in for Kane, which he should have buried, by the way. A lovely header, so much time, but he fluffed his lines. But other than that, Son quiet. The second is a rest, but he ain't gonna get a rest on Sunday. So hopefully Mourinho gives his lot a day off because it looks like they need a couple of days to just get themselves together because they just look finished. So for me, Son, I'm gonna give him a 5. Dumbley done well, carried the ball forward, 1 free kicks. He done what I expect him to do, but creative wise, he did put a ball through for Kane where he decided to dive and try and get a pen, but it was just a standard performance. I know we can do better, but I'm not going to be mad. He's been playing a lot of minutes, which I'd love to see, so I'd love to see that. But for me, Dumbley getting a 5 as well. Dele, who for some reason, I don't know how, he got man of the match. And all I remember him as being on the floor. So I don't know how he got man of the match. If you watch that game and you think Dele brought him man of the match, then you don't know football and you need to get yourselves together and get your life, because that was not a man of the match performance. If it was, everyone else around him must have been shit, because I'm sorry, Hugo Lloris should have been man of the match. Definitely not no one in the front 4, that's for sure. So not for me. And I did want him to come in because he was brilliant against Wolfsberger and he deserved his place, but he didn't do it justice and make that spot his. So if Lucas comes in on the medal, I would not be shocked. And for me, Dele is going to get. Did he put a couple of passes? Yeah, was there for the goal. Fine, give him a 4. Not good enough. Harry Kane, that's my guy. He should have scored that header. He had another chance at the end when he was through. Keep made a good save, to be fair to him, but he should have been burying it. And other than that, he did put up some nice passes, to be fair, but other than that, he was wasteful in front of goal, and it is not the Harry Kane I know that's clinical. He just needs one chance and bang, at least hit the target and make the keeper work. He did make the keeper work, but keepers had the chance of one of them. So for me, Kane getting a 5. Next, Lucas came on, went forward, didn't really do much because the second half, like I said, the whole team was crap. So it is what it is. I don't have much to say because I didn't see him really do anything. But at the same time, that game was hard to watch. Most time I was on my phone checking my notifications and whatever else. So from what I saw, nowhere near good enough. And for me, he gets a free. Lamela, probably contender for man of the match, because he came on, and once he came on in the second half, around the 75th minute, that's when we actually looked like we can actually do something. He was getting in the box, running in the channels, putting the ball across, actually trying to get us a second goal. And that's what you'd get from Lamela. He always gets 100%. So for me, Lamela, he will also get a 6. And Sissoko, I saw him come on. I saw him warming up. I said, why is this guy warming up? I don't want to see him come on. I'm hoping he's just warming up because he's cold and he just wants to keep warm in general, and he's not trying to come on this pitch. I was really thinking he should really warm down and go back on the bench and go and relax. But he came on, didn't do anything. He was getting spun left, right and centre. Didn't do nothing. His time's done. I think he should go to like Saudi Arabia, China, something like that. I think he's in the top level. He's done at it. For me, Sissoko 3. And I'm gonna start marking the manager. And he done the 11 pretty much what I expected. First half, we went at it. After 20 minutes, we was in the game, looking likely, looking dangerous. Second half came, and we were shit. And that's probably him saying, just keep it tight. Just soak up the pressure and try and get the counter. I don't know what he was telling them in the dressing room, but they need to not listen sometimes when he gives his tactics, because they just don't work. We can't defend to do those kind of things. So for me, because he got the lineup right and because of the first half, I'll give him 5 out of 10. But look out, tomorrow I will have the preview for the game against Palace, and you know that's on Sunday. Obviously the review and the ratings will drop most likely on the Sunday, or if not, definitely the Monday. And as always, you don't already know how it is. Stay safe, wash your hands, hit the like, comment, share, subscribe, and until the next vid, I'm getting out of here. Peace.